Last time we played, you guys were going to find where they had taken your friends, and while you were there, a large stone giant went on a rampage because of some sort of strange mutated head growing out of the side of his shoulder. You subdued him without killing him, to which his friend was grateful and bid you to come see them in the Crane Gorm Caverns. And they gave you this like a little stone in the shape of a stone giant skull that will grant you passage out of the Darklake District, but only to those caverns. The Duergar were mostly not helpful during this fight. As soon as it ended, went back to their jobs and paid no mind to you whatsoever. So now you stand sort of in a bit of wreckage from the fight. The stone giants have thanked you, and the one is sort of carrying the other one off. And the Duergar are busy cleaning up and repairing things, and are doing it very, very quickly and methodologically. And so, mere moments after the fight is over, it's almost completely cleaned up already.
Isn't Andy fighting with the warden or?
He followed them inside. And Andy, I think where we left that off is you had been captured?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so Roland has also been captured by the Duergar. So at this point, it's just Jeff and Calvinus outside on their own.
Yeah, we go look for Roland.
So, there's that sort of hole in the side of the building, and then the building itself is mostly no windows except for the one entranceway in or out. So you're going to just go in the main entrance? You're going to try to go through the hole?
Which one did Roland go in? Do we know?
He went through the hole, but currently at that hole, there are Duergar working to repair it.
Jeff's just like, all right, let's just go through the hole.
The Duergar do stop you from going through the hole. No passage this way. This is not an entrance.
We're just looking for our friend?
We don't know who your friend is.
Jeff just fucking rolls his eyes and like sighs a little bit, and then I'm assuming the main entrance is like 2 feet away.
Yeah, it's just like right next to it.
It's like I can actually see the other side of the door through the hole.
You're actually standing inside, and they've stopped you, and the door is like just past the wall to your right that you're supposed to go in. And so you're just gonna make a small, like 5-foot U-shaped jump.
Yeah. So Jeff rolls his eyes, very maintaining eye contact with these Duergar that stopped him, like backs out, sidestep 5 feet to the right, and then goes through the door.
As soon as you go through the normal door, they go back to their work and pay no attention to you whatsoever.
That was awesome. That was a great use of 10 minutes.
Where you are now is essentially in a entranceway for a police station. So you have a few desks where there are some Duergar sitting doing some paperwork. There's a large, tall desk in the back of the room that has a Duergar sitting up there. It's sort of barred off from the rest of the room. And then there's a pair of doors on the back wall that presumably lead into the back or the jails or wherever. There's a woman Duergar sitting at the tall desk.
What are we doing here, Jeff?
Remember how Roland went inside this building and didn't come out? And Roland is our friend.
What is he doing in this building?
I did tell you guys that everybody else was taken prisoner, that they got arrested.
Why'd they get arrested?
I think...
I thought I got hit in the head with a snake.
Is Calvinus retarded? Serious question.
I was a snake and I got hit. Maybe if somebody wasn't hitting me when they were my slave master, then maybe I wouldn't be so confused.
That was like a week ago.
I have post-traumatic slave disorder.
Okay, buddy, let's just go in and ask this nice lady where our friend Roland went. Goes up to the Duergar, says, hey, we're looking for a drow who came through here a minute ago. Have you seen anything?
He's our slave.
She slides
nudges Jeff.
She slides a sheet of parchment across that has it's basically like a form, and she says, "Please fill this out for your prisoner information request." And it's got his name, a description of him, the items that he would have on him, what he would be wearing, and basically it's just a whole form to you have to fill out very detailed information about Roland so they can figure out who he is.
Jess says, oh, no, he's not a prisoner. He just came in here a few minutes ago.
Well, he's not here now.
He's got advantage on perception rolls through this robe of eyes. Can I tell if I try looking around to get a sense of where he might have gone?
if you went in that hole, basically the way the setup is that hole was in like a side interrogation room that's next to this main room that you were in, and it sort of broke through that wall. So you can see into that room, but that room had another door in it that led into the back hall that went between all of the prison cells. So he would have gone back there, and presumably these two doors in the back wall of the room that you are in head there as well. That's where he is back there. He didn't even enter this room that you're in.
Oh, okay. Jeff just kind of resigns himself to this bureaucratic bullshit and fills out one form with all the info on Roland and another one for
Darendil?
Yeah.
Just the two?
Yeah. For
Okay.
now.
All right, so you fill out the form and hand them back to her, and she instructs you to take a seat in the lobby.
Is she pretty?
No, she's a Duragar, so she's like squat, wide, big fat wide nose, dark skin, white hair, basically very blocky and square looking. She looks like Trunchbull from Matilda.
Ugh.
Wow. Good reference.
Thanks. After about an hour or two of sitting around waiting, a door opens into the back, and another female Duragar pokes her head through, and she has a dark red hair and really dark eyes and a very stern look on her face. And she says, "Oi, you two, back here!" And she beckons you to go in the back with her.
Jeff follows and kind of gently nudges Calvinus, still assuming that he's kind of retarded.
Calvinus is hesitant, but willing.
So she leads you back into another side interrogation style room that looks just like the one that you were in. But this one has some things in it. It has a barred cage that has Darendil and Stool in it. It has a solid concrete block, and it has Roland tied to it, or rather shackled and tied to a chair. Eldith is not here. That's all that's here. And there's a pair of chairs on one side of a desk and another on the other. She beckons to the pair for you two to sit down, and then she sits opposite you. She leans forward and she says, "I'd like you to tell me a story about a group of people that came into my city claiming to be something that they weren't. Why don't you tell me a little bit about those people?"
You mean the group of people that just saved your whole, precinct from a rampaging stone giant?
Yes, I did hear that they were involved in that little debacle.
I can tell you this
So-
story.
All right, let me hear it.
Here we go. You wanted a fictional story?
No.
Calvinus looks down at his feet sadly.
Stools in that.
Roland,
in
by the way,
general
you are conscious and tied up. You're shackled, and they brought you in here and sat you down in a chair and tied you to the chair.
Jeff tries to telepathically through Stool ask Roland how he got himself chained up.
Well, Roland, so you tell them basically how you encountered this. This is the woman that you encountered in that room.
Yeah.
Jeff kind of thinks about it, and he just goes with honesty, and just tells the Duragar woman, all right, I'll level with you. This has all been a big misunderstanding. We are from out of town, but we were investigating, or we found out about a plot against the king of this city, emperor, leader,
That's right.
Yeah.
involving your giant dragon who runs all the forges, etc.
When you mention that, she just slams her hand to the desk and she says, "What? I knew it!"
Okay, cool. So we've got an urgent message for the king.
Tell me what the message is.
Oh no, this is for his ears only. Top secret.
She just looks at you like you're an idiot. She says, "No, you'll tell me what the fucking message is. You're not gonna see the king. Are you kidding me? The king's not gonna see the likes of you."
Persuasion?
You want to try to convince her to let you see the king? Yes.
Yeah.
She looks at you and she says, "Are you daft? You got to know that even if I wanted you to see the king, it's not like I got that kind of power. I'm the captain of the guard. I don't get to tell the king who he can and cannot see."
We're not asking you to set up the audience. Just let our friends go and we'll find them ourselves. Nice.
I'm not letting your friends go, I'm sorry to say. You're going to have to earn that from me. I'll give you one as a sign of good faith. How about that? You can have the drow there. But the other ones I'm a keeping, and I'll give them back to you one by one once you give me evidence of this plot you seem to have uncovered. She's giving you stool.
Okay, we'll take stool.
If what you're saying about the dragon egg is true, then I'm going to need to either see the egg, or I'm going to need some sort of documentation that they've gotten it or stolen it or somebody's got it. Secondly, I would direct you towards the Keepers of the Flame because they might have a little bit of information that could help you uncover some more yourselves. So I'll give you a passage to Timber Chard's lair, and you can speak with the Keepers. Timber Chard.
Timber Tard.
Timber Chard. It's your lives. If you want to call him Timber Chard while you see him, you can be a real tasty meal for the fucker.
Timber Tard.
Weren't you just talking about wasting 10 minutes on something?
Give us stool, unchain Roland, give him all his stuff back, and we'll get you that information.
All right. It's a deal. If you try to run off, I'll know where to find you.
You've got our friends, so we'll probably come back for them.
Well, that's what you say, but I don't know that about you. Maybe your bastards don't give a shite about them.
Touche.
Yeah.
She brings a chest in that has all Roland's gear and the things they confiscated from him, and she lets the three of you plus Stool go. and she's given you a little insignia that indicates that you're working for her, which will allow you to travel freely throughout pretty much all of Gracklestone.
I have an idea. Are you ready to hear it?
I'm ready, Stool says.
Okay, Stu, I'll tell you my idea.
You have the best ideas.
He sits down and holds Stool in his hands. He's like cross-legged, just like right on the floor.
Just in the middle of the road?
Right in front of whoever. No, still in front of that lady, just sitting right there.
Just sitting in the interior. She's like, y'all need to leave.
Stu, just real quick, we need to ask this lady where we can get directions to help fulfill her desires.
She looks at you in horror and a little bit of disgust.
Excuse me, ma'am. We would love to fulfill your desires.
She just blinks.
And we would be needing, forthwith, directions to do it.
To where?
And just to what the guy who, the direction master.
I'm sorry, I don't know what a direction master is.
The man who gives directions.
To where, you moron?
At this point, I feel like Jeff
Out
and
of my
Roland
office.
have kind of dragged Calvinus out of the room.
Venice is just hurt for being yelled at, and he's like lower lip is quaking.
The Durgar woman probably feels bad about that, I'm sure, because that's how they are as a species. Very caring, thoughtful. Mm-hmm.
I didn't mean to.
Stool's like, yeah, she was really mean. I think that someone's going to help us and give us directions wherever we want to go.
Stu, my plan, my secret plan, is we're going to get directions to the dwarf city, the other dwarf city, Gontalgrim,
Okay.
with the directions.
Uh-huh.
And then he also says this telepathically to Roland and Jeff. And Jeff's going to use his guiding hand
Right.
to find landmarks.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're also going to get directions from him
Right.
about how to get to the surface from Gontalgrim.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
What do you think, guys?
Jeff looks around. Weren't we supposed to escort that dwarf lady to that city and she was going to help us? Does anybody know where she went?
I thought she was in prison.
Yes, she got taken when we got taken, but she wasn't locked up with us, so I don't know where they took her.
Okay, show of hands. Who thinks we should actually try and get her back? And Jeff pointedly does not raise his hand.
Stool has a little foot that he raises up. And when he notices he's the only one, he like slowly puts it back down.
I don't know. I think we should save her, but I mean, if it takes us away from getting out of here, then no, I don't want to do it.
If she's willing to shave her beard, then I think we should save her.
Stool's like, why does it? What's wrong with her beard?
It's like, Stu, you know how you like eating good things? Like, what do you like to eat, Stu?
Oh, poop, like delicious poop.
Yeah, so like some poop, is you like it more than other
Some
poop.
poop's got like nuts in it, and then the nuts are harder to absorb, and so I have to like wait longer for the nuts to rot, and then I can eat the nuts.
Exactly, that's why.
Yeah, so you don't want her to have nuts.
It's like she has nuts. She doesn't have nuts in
She
the
has
poop right now.
but she's got like nuts on her face. So you want her to not have nuts on her face.
I think I do want her to have nuts.
Nuts on her face.
That's why she needs to not have a beard.
Okay.
Are you guys done? She could probably help us when we get to that other dwarf city. So let's see what our options are here. We could go try and get information on the plot against the city and help this police lady. We can go see the stone giants and do whatever it was that they want us to do that I don't really remember.
They actually didn't ask anything for you. They just wanted to thank you and have granted you an audience with their leader so that he may give you thanks.
Okay, so that sounds nice.
Like a pleasant thing to do.
There was that other dwarf lady who wanted us to go investigate the Darrow with the stupid hat and see where he was getting stuff. Well, now we have information on that, so we could go back and see her. Or we can try and rescue this dwarf lady with the beard. Well, let's try and talk to the lady who wanted us to find information about the Darrow, because she said she'd give us a reward and she might have information. So if she gives us a reward, we can potentially use either the information or any money or whatever she gives us, because we're also very broke.
Calvinus gets out a little list. What is our action items?
Get out of the Underdark.
Get out of the under.
Calvinus is writing in crayon.
Yeah.
I think there's an E after H-I-J.
Get out of. Don't worry. I just write get out.
You. There's a U.
And then I put a picture.
Yeah. Draw a little cave. Draw a little
of-
cave.
I drew a picture of a darkness.
That's good.
It's
Pictographs.
and okay, so that's number one. What's number two? Go to that city.
Well, we have to get our friends back, right? So it may be getting our friends back is number one.
Well, let's make that the last one.
Jeff shrugs.
If we
So the most important is getting out of the Underdark. Number two, we can get to the dwarf city and get to the king.
Stool raises his little paw and he's like, I live in the Underdark.
Okay, so what's number three? What's number three? Getting the stones.
The stone giants wanted to see us.
See this? Are we doing that? Do we want to do that or not? No? Okay. Get out of Underdark. That's what we're doing. Let's go.
Jeff started walking towards the dwarf lady who gave us that side quest like 5 minutes ago.
All right, so Calvinus eventually catches up, and you guys you find her little storefront and go back to her. She's like, so have you got the proof?
We recount everything that we experienced in those tunnels, and that there is no path to the surface. There was some stone that was randomly producing items from the surface.
What was the teleporting stone?
Yeah.
She sort of nods sagely and says,
Oh, do we have the pieces? Could we give her the pieces of the teleporting stone?
yeah, you can show her that.
Okay, I show her that.
She looks down at it and she's like, that's not like anything I've ever seen before.
Yeah, it was able to transport me when I casted magic on it.
Well, if you leave it with me, I'll give you 1,000 gold for it. How about that?
Well, you said you'd give a magical night vision goggles, so how about we stick to the deal?
She says, oh, right, you're right. And she opens up her little drawer that had them in, and she sticks them on the desk, and she says, all right, this for the shard. Sounds fair to me.
Didn't we have multiple shards, or did we only have one shard?
You only had the one because it was where you teleported to.
Oh, okay, I got you.
We each teleported out individually, so do we each have one?
But I think you were teleporting to me.
Yeah, when you teleported, you arrived next to Roland.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, and Max, how much is those night vision goggles worth? Because we were going to get them for Jeff, but he can now see in the dark because he's now undead.
Well, and you also have that robe.
He can double see in the dark.
Now he can, and he put the goggles on, and he can triple see in the dark.
Why would Roland give that thing up? Because of that one point of madness. The other thing of madness is I have to get out of the Underdark.
You have conflicting madnesses.
Yeah, so the one canceled out the other, so he has to give it to him in order to.
Nice.
They would be worth about 250 gold.
Calvinus can see in the dark, is that right?
Nah, only as an animal.
Okay, so we take the goggles and Jeff tosses them at Calvinus.
Oh shit!
You can now see in the dark.
All the time?
Goggles of the night. As long as you're wearing them, you have dark vision. Let me double check. Gives you 60 feet of dark vision. That's it.
That's better than nothing.
Awesome. Yeah, so he wants to just keep him on. He's really taken aback by that kind gesture by Jeff. So Calvinus walks over to Jeff
Oh boy.
and puts his hand on Jeff's shoulder and just looks at him for a second and says, "You know, Jeff, thanks."
Sure thing, buddy.
Calvinus gives him tries to give him a big bear hug and lift him up, be like, "Jeff, thank you. I knew you loved me." He's just shaking him. Yeah, Jeff.
This Duragar woman's just like,
Yeah, he's squeezing him so hard.
is there anything else I can do for you?
I just want to pop you.
And Jeff like tries to talk while Calvinus is crushing him, and is like, well, and tries to get information about the various groups that we're supposed to see: the Stone Giant guys, the keepers of the flame, the king of the city, anything she might know.
Calvinus puts Jeff down.
Like, I can't breathe. Oh wait, I don't breathe anyway.
It's not necessary.
Oh, and Calvinus looks over at Roland and he's like, "Oh, did you get goggles, Roland?"
I don't need goggles. I have actual eyes that can see a lot further than your shitty, cheap goggles.
Oh, somebody's a little bit jealous.
I don't want stupid goggles anyway.
Whatever you need to tell yourself, Roland. And he just like snuggles up to Jeff.
Stool pipes in. He's like, I don't even have eyes. This Duragar woman, she says, let's see, the Deep King has been in charge here for aeons, really, hundreds and hundreds of years. He rules with an iron fist, just as is the Duragar way. Brooks no fools, nor does he brook anyone trying to usurp him or the like. There has been tell that the assassinations have increased lately. Some people are a little upset about that, but not me. You'll never hear me say that. Keepers of the Flame, they're a smarmy group. They like to lord their position over the rest of us Duragar just because they take care of the dragon Thimberchard. They're mostly harmless anyway. All they really care about is having their lives of luxury while they take care of their fat, stupid dragon. The giants, yes, Craighorn Cavern. Well, they're led by a giant goes by the name Stone Speaker Hagram. You know, the giants have had an uneasy alliance with the Duragar for years and years. They're actually another source of the Deep King's power because their alliance is actually with his house and not with the Duragar at large. So were he not to be the king or someone from his house weren't the king anymore, the giants would no longer be loyal to the city. But they mostly keep to themselves, take care of their own things, don't really get involved in much around the city. They don't really have any effect on what I'm trying to do anyway. What it really is are the gray ghosts and those damned cultists that are the real problem in the city. Well, that's in the Darrow, but the Darrow are always a problem, you know.
Jeff's eyes kind of glazed over a little bit halfway through.
Yeah.
He like comes back and he's like, "Oh, okay, cool. That was very educational."
Calvinus gets out his list. He's like, "So like I said, 1, get out of the black smuggle.
Oh no, that was dark. You drew dark there.
Get out of the dark."
Yeah, get out of the dark.
I've got the goggles now, so I think
You succeeded. You did it.
we did that one.
All right.
So number 2 is get to the dwarf city.
Well, we're in one now.
You know what? He crosses out the second one. I think we did it. I think
All
we
right.
did everything. All right, guys. He starts to walk away. All right,
Yeah,
guys. I
Roland-
guess I'm gonna go home. How do I get out of the Underdark?
Roland kind of leans in a little bit closer to the lady and is like,
Do you know of anybody that wants to overthrow or any conspiracies against the king?
Her smile fades, and she says, "Well, if I heard of such a thing, it's not like I would be talking about it, or if I were to talk about it with anyone, it would be to report it directly to the authorities, of course."
Sense
Well,
motive?
Yes, insight.
Insight.
So she's definitely hiding something.
what if I was to tell you that we've been contracted by the local police to actually look for conspiracies in order to get some of our people out of jail?
She says, well, then I would tell you that I definitely don't know nothing of the sort.
All right. Is there anybody that you could point us in the direction of that would? Or maybe a place that we could go to just kind of listen into conversations?
To be clear, that insight roll, Jeff, was that you think that she is involved in some sort of conspiracy. Like she's hiding something that she's involved with, not just keeping shit from you for no reason.
Is anybody actually good at deception?
I've got 1 point in deception.
Same. Maybe try persuasion this time. Of like, listen, it looks like this town is kind of a mess. The Deep King's clearly not doing a great job. Like, if there's any, like, we're from outside, we're willing to work as mercenaries, as you already know. So if there's something we can help you with, we can do it.
I roll it. Her eyes narrow a bit, and she says, "Well, that's the assassinations I was telling you about with the Deep King. They have gotten out of hand. He's killing just fucking everybody. I can't believe it. He's just assassinating the whole lot of them. The Grey Ghosts are out and about with multiple assassinations every day. You just see it on the streets these days. They don't even try to hide it anymore. It's horrifying. Anybody could get killed for any reason. I've had 3 friends killed already this week. It just can't go on. The Deep King is crazy or something." So I'm working with a group that is down in the Whirlstone Caverns, and they're going to be doing something to take care of the king.
Oh, is it Blurg's group down there?
Mm-hmm.
Roland, remember when you saw that guy get killed?
Yes, I do. And then I was chased by Duragar?
Those were Grey Ghosts.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Because think about it, they killed the guy.
Yeah.
And then you saw
They
us,
tried
and
to
then-
kill him. We don't know if I think I took their attention away from them finishing the job.
Oh, yeah, that guy
he
might-
disappeared though.
He might still be alive, right?
No.
Wirt Saltbaron.
He's probably grateful to you.
All right. Well, we know the plot then, so we've spoken to the leader.
So y'all are on board with the group.
Totally.
We're so with them. It's
I thought when they found you, they'd just kill you outright. I wouldn't have to deal with you anymore.
oh, that hurts my feelings.
They almost did. That wasn't very nice at all.
Well, now you're on the same team, so it's all good, right?
Well, I don't know, some compensation for our lives. I mean, Jeff did die, and now he's in some weird dude's body again.
You died? Well, I did compensate you, so we're even.
No, we gave you.
I didn't lie to you. I sent you down there to get information. I didn't tell you what you weren't going to find. And then you came back, and I gave you what I said I'd give you for getting the information you got for me. That's the long and the short of it.
Who was that mind flayer?
I'm sorry.
There's a mind flayer down there.
Are you fucking kidding me? There's a mind flayer.
Yeah. He was, yeah.
Now remember, the mind flayer asked you to kill, like, Y and his group for him.
Yeah.
She seems honestly surprised that there's a mind flayer.
Yeah, there was a mind flayer and nearly
That
killed
might be why
us.
the king's going mad. A mind flayer can screw up the minds of those, and he might have aimed straight for the king.
Oh, fuck.
Well, he also asked us to kill Y in their group.
Naturally, because he's got a hold on the king, and now he wants to get rid of any competition that he might have for taking control of the city.
Jeff says, I really, really want to kill something. He's been like twiddling his thumbs for most of this conversation. It's like, can we please just like murder somebody? We have like all these different people we could go talk to. I would vote, let's go for the one that leads to us being able to kill somebody. Probably not the giants, because they just want to thank us. How about the Guardians of the Flame?
There may be danger there. I mean, there is a giant dragon there. So eventually you find yourselves outside of an inn that has a lot of non-Duragar inside. In fact, there are very few Duragar at all. The only Duragar that are here are the ones that are actually working at the inn. And even then, there's really only like one that you can see behind the bar as you enter. Most of the employees, in quotations, employees, are actually Darrow, who are doing all the serving and whatnot. And they do it all with this sort of foul, pissed off look on their face, and they just throw food down. They aren't very nice to the customers, but there is real food. There are options, there are tables, and there are rooms.
We're like in the hotel
in the
lobby
pub,
with
right?
people around.
Yeah, well, it's like a tavern. Yeah, there's a drow that has entered. So I guess a few of you have died. Nonetheless, I'll get what I can for those that remain. It's time to go, slaves.
So do you have any kind of like ultimatums or monologues you want to do before we try and kill each other? You just want to jump right in.
If you'll just give me one moment, please.
Vicious mockery. Vicious mockery. delicious Michael Hay. Michael Hay.